Unlock your best hip flexor stretch review. This is the most in-depth, no bullsh *T unlock your hip flexors review on the entire planet. Unlock Your Hip Flexors is a program created by Rick Cashell from Healing Through Movement and Mike Westerdahl from Critical Bench. Rick and Mike claim that this program can help you eliminate joint and back pain, increase your energy levels, reduce stress, improve sexual health, burn belly fat, fight off diseases. All of this in less than 15 minutes per day. Wanna know if Unlock Your Hip Flexors is legit or just another hyped up fad that's full of *T? Click the below. Understand why sitting too much is a common cause for tight hip flexors, and how tight hip flexors cause anterior pelvic tilt, kyphosis, and/or lordosis. Learn how lengthening your hip flexors will help your pelvis get back into its neutral position and your lordosis and kyphosis to improve. Get the 3 variations of the best hip flexor stretch to lengthen those muscles and straighten up permanently. The domino effect of sitting too much, why stiff hip flexors cause anterior pelvic tilt, that in turn causes lordosis and kyphosis. Our body is like a kinetic chain. If one thing goes out of balance, other things tend to go out of balance too. Before I explain how this works, let me first describe how muscles work. Muscles can only do 2 things, lengthen or shorten. Take your biceps, for example, the muscles in the front of your upper arm. When they shorten, or contract, you lift your lower arm up. That's when those guys show up. When they lengthen, your lower arm goes down. At the same time, the muscles opposite your biceps, i.e., your triceps or the muscles at the back of your upper arm, are responsible for the opposite movement. So when you want to extend your arm, your triceps shorten, pulling that lower arm back. Or, when you want to lift that lower arm up, your triceps relax, or lengthen, while your biceps contract. So when you're holding a baby in your arms, your biceps are shortened so that you get to keep holding that baby, while your triceps are lengthened. Now imagine what would happen if you held a baby for 8 or 10 hours a day, for years. Your muscles would adapt. Your biceps would become shorter, while your triceps would lengthen, permanently. Now adaptation may sound innocent, but let's examine what happens to your muscles when you're sitting for 8 hours a day, for years. Why you need this hip flexor stretch, even if you sit down with a straight back. Yes, you read that right. It doesn't matter whether you're slouching or not when sitting. If you're sitting down for 6 hours or more per day, then your muscles are likely to assume this sitting position for good. And that includes short hip flexors that can, in turn, cause their domino effect. If you're sitting a lot, sitting with a slouchy posture makes things worse, but sitting straight does not protect from tight hip flexors. And since the majority of us sit for hours and hours throughout the day, that's why I think today's hip flexor stretch is so essential. Of course, I'm not a doctor and I have not personally examined you. I always recommend checking in with your doctor first, before you go on and plan your straightening up strategies. Best hip flexor stretch guidelines. No matter how stiff your hip flexors are, today's episode shows you 3 variations, so you can find the best hip flexor stretch for your flexibility level. Hold your favorite variation for 30 seconds, 4 times a week, and your hip flexors will start lengthening, allowing your pelvis to get back to its natural position, your lower back to get back to its natural curve, and with a little help from the best posture exercise, your rounded upper back will straighten up too. If you have accumulated posture problems because of sitting too long, then doing this best hip flexor stretch along with the other exercises I have described in this straight posture series will improve the situation, and even get your back to being straight. You might also want to check out why a straight posture makes you look taller, thinner, and may even help you get your dream job. The kyphosis and lordosis test to check whether your back is really straight or not. Stretching exercises to do at work to straighten up exactly when you need it the most. A roundup of straight posture resources, from apps to gadgets, it's all here. The best release technique to de-stiffen your upper back. If you don't like it, get your money back with their 100% money back guarantee. Unlock Your Hip Flexors, Healing Through Movement review final rating, A+. Let me know what you think. I feel like Tom Hanks in Castaway when I'm writing these reviews, stuck on an island all alone with no one to talk to. Come and entertain me. If you have any questions, comment, queries, or anything else that starts with a CUH sound, then let me know in the comments below. Click this link to get instant access to guide now. https://tinyurl.com/hip-flexors-review. Thank you for watching this video. Click that subscribe button for stay connected with this channel.